number 1259, October 19, 2015. Let us stand for the pledge, please.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk, call the roll, please.
Burns,
Here.
Cottle, Herbie,
Here.
Holt,
Here.
Johnson,
Here.
Lives,
Here.
Sathog.
Here.
Is there a motion to excuse Councilwoman Herbie?
I would move to excuse Councilwoman Cottle.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we excuse Councilwoman Cottle. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of excusing Councilwoman Cottle, let it be known by the sign of voting aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It's excused. Item number 2 on the agenda is the minutes. You received a copy of the minutes in your packets. Are there any additions or changes to the minutes? Hearing none, the minutes will stand approved as presented. Move to item number 3 on the agenda. First one is Business of the Month Award to ACPI Systems Incorporated. I will do that from the podium, and then the second one will be Industrial Beautification. Will Ms. Laura Myers please come forward? Stand there, please. Our October Business of the Month is yet another new addition to our business community. ACPI Systems is a privately minority-owned company and a leader in the electrical construction and automation field. This company can meet all of your electrical construction needs. The experts at ACPI install ducts, conduit distribution panels, and any electrical devices or components that your business requires. Whether it is EMT conduits or explosion-proof installations, they have the craftsmen and leadership to provide a professional installation. ACPI Systems is a leader in plant automation. They design food industry batching systems, process control systems, and many other specialty systems. The company offers PLC and HMI programming, communications, and OEM equipment integration. They even handle automated conveyance systems and complete process and packaging turnkey systems. ACPI also provides the following services: control systems design, panel building, high voltage systems, project management, electrical maintenance, safety systems, and other specialty services. The company recently moved to Forest Park from a neighboring community, investing more than $1 million to acquire and renovate a 12,000 square foot building in Kemper Meadow Business Center, bringing 50 new jobs to our community. I'm sure that everyone will join us in welcoming APCI to our growing business community. Accepting the award tonight is company president and CEO, Laura Myers. Congratulations for being on duty. Said the City of Forest Park Business of the Month, ACPI Systems, Inc., in recognition of the company's contributions to the growth and development of the City of Forest Park.
Thank you very much.
Have a word, please.
I just want to say thank you, and I'm really pleased to be here. I looked for a long time for a building to purchase that would meet our needs. Started the business in 2000 in the basement of my house on the west side of town. 4 years ago, leased a building in Ross, and here I am today. So, an example of the American dream. So thank you.
We're happy to have you here with us, and we look forward to you being here with us at least for the next 75 years. Our next presentation will be Industrial Beautification Awards. Councilwoman Holt.
Good evening. These awards are awarded to businesses, churches, restaurants, and apartments in Forest Park. The The first business is, I'm going to call them all, even though everybody's not here, but I'm just going to call them all so everybody can see and recognize the ones that help us keep our city beautiful. The first one is Steel Summit, which is on Southland. Target Management is on Kemper Meadows property. Contractor's Choice is on Chappelle Lane. Then the churches, Kemper Road Christian Church on Hanover. Somebody should be here with it. Your word.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Can I say one quick thing?
Yes, ma'am.
I want to thank you for whomever looked at us and saw us, and we worked real hard to keep that big corner attractive. And it's a thoroughfare, it's part of the main traffic patterns, and so we're just thrilled to death that you noticed us, and we're going to do it again.
Thank you. The next one is Church Forest Chapel. That's on West Sharon.
Anybody from Forest Chapel?
McDonald's on Omniplex. Wendy's on Chase Plaza. The apartments, Northland Village on Northland. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Would you like to have a word?
I just wanted to thank everyone for acknowledging us again. We did this about 2 years ago, and it feels so heartwarming to be able to see that people still are appreciating the hard work that we're doing out there. So thank you. Thank you very much. I'm a little red right now.
Northwest Woods, Forest Park Apartments. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's lovely. Just thank you so much for recognizing Forest Park Apartments. We're so proud to be a part of the Forest Park community.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And last but not least, Mills Run Place. I want to thank, on behalf of the Beautification Committee and the City of Forest Park, we really appreciate you taking the time to put out the flowers and things every year to try and keep our city beautiful. We want to bring Forest Park back to the old Forest Park, what it used to be, Forest Park. We want it to look like a park setting. So we really appreciate all the hard work that you all have put in to make this a beautiful Forest Park. Thank you so much.
Thank you all. Okay, and at this time, before we go to item number 4, for those of you who wish to stay, you may. If you need to leave, you can feel free to do so. We usually lose everybody about this time anyway. Thank you very much for coming. Item number 4, communications from the public. This is the time for citizens to comment on matters before council or to ask questions of concern to them. When recognized, please come forward to the podium, give your name and address, then state your comments or questions. Council meetings are tape recorded for ease of transcription. Comments are limited to 5 minutes. Is there anyone from the public who would like to address us? Would you come up and sign in, please? Sign in, please. Okay, could you tell us who you are and tell us who you are and your address, please?
My name is Esther Price. I live at 42 Providence Drive, Unit 74, Fairfield, Ohio. Name and address. And I'm here because of a tax issue from 1994 to 1999 that I can't seem to have resolved with the City of Forest Park. I haven't been a resident of the city of Forest Park for 20 years, but I grew up here. And as of August 27th, my pay was garnished at 25% of my pay for city taxes from 94 to 99. And I wasn't contacted about this issue until about 2011. And all of the paperwork that I go through has a old or previous address. And I have tried to reach out to the taxation office because I am currently, 20 years later, a mother of 2 children and a single parent. And I only have my only source of income. And right now, that is being garnished at 25% of my pay. And I have called the Forest Park Taxation Office and asked if there was someone I could speak to, a supervisor or manager, and they told me there was no guarantee that someone would be in the office to assist me, and I have to give a 48-hour request to take off from work to come. So I tried to fax over the request on October the 9th and October the 15th to see if somebody can assist me and let me know if this is an error or if there's something that can be done. And I still haven't gotten a response. I do have like fax confirmations, but I just don't know what to do. I need to get the issue resolved, and for those years, it's a total of almost $5,000, which would probably go until the end of February. So not only does that put my family in hardship, but I just can't even understand how I'm being garnished at 25% of my pay 20 years later for something from 94, 99. And I don't know, I just don't understand, and I would just like someone to help me.
Okay, if you would, just make sure you left your information there, your name and address, a phone number, where you can be contacted, and if there are any specifics in terms of hours of the day when you can best be reached. If there's more than one number, please list both with times that you can be released. This issue is an issue that would be appropriately handled by the Tax Review Board, and someone from that board, the city manager's office or the finance officer from that board will contact you.
Okay, thank you.
Is there anyone else who want to address, from the public, who would like to address council? Okay, hearing none, then we will move to item number 5, reports of standing committees. The first of those standing committees would be Councilwoman Cottle, who is not here, the Law Committee. Is there anyone else from Law who has a report or would like to report in her stead? Hearing none, I see I have no items listed on the agenda for Councilwoman Cottle, and I don't have any at this time to add. The next committee report is the Human Resources Committee with Councilwoman Holt.
Good evening, again. I don't have anything from Human Resources, but I was not here for the last council meeting, and I would be remiss if I did not mention the recognition dinner. I just want to say that it was really great. It was fantastic this year. I had a lot of fun at the dinner, and I hope everybody that attended had fun also. I think this was one of the best because I really got involved with the line dance. I thought that was an awesome addition to the dinner. It was a lot of fun, and there were quite a few people that were involved in that, and that was really great. I just hope that next year we can see more people here, and we can have more people joining the vacancies that are on the committees and commissions, and you will be able to join us next year because it is fun. It was really, really fun. I'm going to suggest that we bring back the line dances again next year, and hopefully I'll see city manager again and Mr. Smith join us in the line dance. It was fun. I look forward to it now every year and hope to see you next year. With that, I would end my report. Thank you.
Any questions for Councilwoman Holt? Hearing none, Councilwoman Holt, I have no items listed for you for the work session on the 26th. Do you have any to add?
No, I did not. Thank you.
Mr. Smith, we're grateful that you were here to participate in the line dance. I wish I could have seen that. Okay, the next report, Standing Committees, Public Improvement and Facilities, Mr. Southall.
Mr. Mayor, thank you. I do not have a report for public improvements and facilities tonight. Thank you.
Okay, any questions for Councilman Southall? Hearing none, Councilman Southall, I have no items on the agenda for you for this, for the work session. Do you have any to add?
None at this time, sir. Thank you.
Okay, I believe, Mr. Southall, don't we have on this, when is the Harvest Fest?
Oktoberfest?
Harvest Fest.
Harvest Fest? I'm not certain. Is it-
Isn't it the 24th of
I
October?
thought it was this coming Saturday,
Yeah, this Saturday, 24th October.
and that's from 11 to 1 at the senior center. And this is the, for the young people, and they usually will dress in costumes for that. And following that, I believe, is at 1 o'clock is the, and Councilman Live, you may have that in your report, the open house.
Yes.
Okay. But the Harvest Fest for the young people is this Saturday from 11 to 1 at the Senior Center at 11555 Winton. Thank you. The next report is Public Safety Committee, Councilman Lives.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just a couple of items. As you mentioned, this Saturday is the open house at the fire department and the chili cook-off and decision-making, which comes up with the best recipe again. So we'll look forward to that, and I'm planning to stop by, and anybody who would like to come by this Saturday. Also, the other item that came up was that on the fire department's report, as I usually do, try to highlight some of these items. And this time they had Halloween safety tips. Again, these are available to any resident. You can have them picked up if you want at the city building. What caught my attention was that last year a number of children were hit and killed by cars, and that 20,000 of them were injured on Halloween. So we want it to be a joyous and a fun time. I know I look forward to the candy approach, checking the kids' candy, but it's a time to be safe also. Police department reported the school resource officer had done some work with the high school folks on what to do if you're approached by a police officer and the right way to conduct yourself, which I thought was interesting. So unless there's any questions, I would cover it. Thank you.
There was some, what is the actual, do you have the actual trick-or-treat times and dates?
I don't.
We've gotten something from the city manager.
Yeah, I don't see
I did get
it.
an email.
There was one in there, but I don't see it on the safety tips.
Before,
I'll take a look for it
Okay.
and we'll announce it.
Any questions for Councilman Lives? Hearing none, Councilman Lives, I don't have any items for you. Do you have any to add?
No, sir. Thank you.
Next report, Ways and Means Committee, Councilwoman Herbie.
I have no report.
Okay, any questions for Councilwoman Herbie? Hearing none. Councilwoman Herbie, I have 2 items for you for the work session, contractual contracts and reappropriations. Do you have any to add?
No, sir.
Next report is Community Development Committee, Councilman Burns.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I have no report this evening, but if there are any questions, I'll be glad to respond.
Any questions for Mr. Burns? Hearing none. Mr. Barnes, I have no items for you. Do you have any to add?
No, thank you.
Okay, the next report is Intergovernmental Relations and Communication. That is my committee. I have no report. I will answer any questions if there are any. There are no items on the agenda for me for that. Mayor's report, I would report that this coming Thursday, the 22nd, will be the final class for the Police Clergy Academy. I have been attending that academy. It is an excellent academy. We're getting so much information, and I would say we're averaging probably 16 to 20 people, citizens, clergy, and they are all very interested in that class and what's going on, and hopefully, I know we've been approached by other jurisdictions, and we may actually this may spread to other agencies and jurisdictions as well, because it is an opportunity for the public to get to see, get a little glimpse of the life, of the day-to-day life of the police and what they do, and what their problems are, and how they deal with them. I can say, from my experience there, reality and TV are nowhere near the same things. In my report, I would answer any questions if there are any. Hearing none, we'll go to item number 7, the city manager's report. Mr. Hodges.
Thank you. I'll report that the departmental reports were all completed, included in the council packet, and also placed on file with the clerk of council for public inspection. I'll also respond to the one point about the official trick-or-treat Halloween observation here in Forest Park. It will be observed on Saturday, October 31st from 6 to 8 o'clock. And the police department have offered 6 tips, advisory messages for those that wish to participate, and that is that parents should accompany young children. Costumes should be comfortably worn and provide ease of mobility. They urge participants not to wear masks, which hinders the ability to see obstacles or vehicles. Costumes should be reflective in nature, or the user may opt to carry a flashlight or other device which will allow motorists to see them. Parents are encouraged to monitor the behavior of older children who elect to trick-or-treat on their own, and if not accompanying them, certainly give them some parental advice before they start their venture on their own. And then finally, motorists are asked to slow down and be prepared to stop quickly. So again, the official Halloween observation for Forest Park is Saturday, October 31st from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock.
Thank you, sir. Any questions for the city manager? Hearing none, we will move to item number 8, other reports. The first of those being the law director, Mr. Wyckoff.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I have nothing to report tonight, but would answer any questions.
Are there any questions for the law director? Hearing none, thank you, sir. Item B on the other reports is the clerk of council, Mrs. Houghton.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to report that ordinance number 16-2015 and resolution numbers 31-2015 through 35-2015 were posted as required, and that concludes my report.
Okay. Thank you, Mrs. Hoppin. Any questions for clerk of council? Hearing none, we'll move to item number 9, unfinished business and general orders. Is there a motion? Mr. Lives.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I move to suspend the rules requiring the reading in full on 2 separate days and read for the second time by title only ordinance number 17-2015. The ordinance was read in full for the first time on October 5th.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we suspend the rules requiring a reading in full on two separate days and read for the second time by title only, ordinance number 17-2015. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, would the clerk please call the roll on the motion?
Burns,
Yes.
Herbie,
Yes.
Holt,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Lives,
Yes.
Southall.
Yes.
Motion to suspend the rules passes 6-0. Item A under number 9, unfinished business in general order, is ordinance number 17-2015. Will the clerk please read that ordinance by title only?
Ordinance number 17-2015, amending Chapter 51 Stormwater Management Code of the Codified Ordinances of the City of Forest Park, Ohio, as it pertains to Section 51.29, Collection of Stormwater Management Service Charge, and Section 51.31, Delinquent Charges.
Is there a motion? Mr. Southall.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I offer a motion that ordinance number 17-2015 be accepted for the second reading.
Second.
Been moved and second that we adopt ordinance 17-2015. Is there any discussion? Mr. Southall.
Yes, this is, again, the second reading of the ordinance 17-2015, which pertains to stormwater management service charge, and it's the 5129 is the section that has to be amended. And so I offer a motion that that be adopted.
Any further discussion?
I shouldn't
Yes.
at least advise the people that are listening what the ordinance is all about?
Go right ahead.
Sorry.
Okay, I believe this has to do with the stormwater management charge being collected by Cincinnati Water Works, and if approved, starting in 2016, the annual amount of $36 would be just a part of that statement, and it would be paid quarterly, other than a separate bill in the way that it's done now.
Thank you.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, would the clerk please call the roll on ordinance 17-2015?
Herbie,
Yes.
Holt,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Lives,
Yes.
Southall,
Yes.
Burns.
Yes.
Ordinance 17-2015 passes 6-0. Next item on the agenda, item number 10, is new business. On the new business, is there a motion, Councilwoman Herbie?
Yes, I would move to accept the financial report as listed in the departmental reports.
Second.
And move to receive the general fund summary report as contained in the departmental reports. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of the motion to accept the general fund report, let it be known by the sign of voting aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The vote is unanimous to accept the report. Is there any other business to come before the body? Any other business to come before the body? Hearing none, this meeting is adjourned.
Thank you.